Welcome friends to the world of big opportunities. Yes, you heard it right. The world of big opportunities means the world of pre-IPO. This is a big opportunity for earning big money. Once you understand pre-IPO, then I'm 100% sure that you would definitely want to work and invest in pre-IPO. This is the platform where you will grow very fast and fulfill your dreams quickly. So let us first understand what is pre-IPO. First, I would like to highlight about the international market of pre-IPO. Internationally, it is very common. Around 30 to 40% of the people invest in pre-IPO and earn huge profits. But in India, 95% of the people don't even know about pre-IPO. For investing in any sector, one would want to know whether it is legal and secure. Here, the answer is yes. It is legal and secure since it is regulated by the Security and Exchange Board of India, commonly known as SEBI. Nowadays, the pre-IPO market is booming with more and more companies coming in, especially the unicorn companies and the startups. Unicorn companies are those companies with a valuation of more than 1 billion and which are not even listed in stock exchange. Talking about startups, India is the leading country with maximum number of startups. Our PM said while addressing the inaugural Startup India Innovation Week that startups is changing the rules of the game. That is why I believe that startups are going to be the backbone of new India. The golden opportunity of India's startups is starting now. All of these startup companies are planning to come with their IPOs. So they would too have to undergo the initial stage of pre-IPO. Shares are unit of stocks issued by a corporation that represents ownership. The moment you invest any amount in any company, the company will give you equity in the form of electronic certificate called as shares, which are then transferred into your digital locker called as Demat account. The Demat account has two depositories, the CDSL and NSDL, regulated by SEBI. The pre-IPO shares are received directly into your Demat account. So they are legal and secure since they are received directly into your Demat account, allowing you to sell or transfer as per your convenience. Hence, there is no risk involved. The two segments of shares are IPO and pre-IPO. IPO means initial public offer. If a company wants to get its company listed in stock exchange, then it has to compulsory undergo a process of IPO publicly. For investment in IPO, there are norms regulated by SEBI. First, the maximum bidding amount is 2 lakh per individual. Second, every individual wants to invest in good companies, but the shares of good companies are always oversubscribed by 40 to 50 times. To explain this, let me give you an example. If a company wants to offload 10 lakh shares and if the company has received a bidding of 5 crore shares, then the shares are oversubscribed. In such a case, the company will allot shares as per lottery system and you would have to be lucky enough to get the shares. The record says that on average, the allotment to retail investors is only 2 to 3%. So even after knowing that the allotment is only 2 to 3% and the earning is less, retail investors do invest in IPO because they are not aware and they do not have an opportunity to invest in pre-IPO. Now, let us understand about pre-IPO. So any company who wants to bring IPO has to undergo the initial process of pre-IPO. 95% of the common man do not know about pre-IPO as this opportunity is only available to 5% of the investors who know about pre-IPO. These investors are high net worth individuals, big institutions and bulk buyers who make big investments by purchasing shares at a very low and attractive price. Also, there are no restrictions on lot size for purchasing shares. So, the HNI investors make an entry at a very low price and exit at a higher price at the time of IPO, thus booking huge profits. When HNI investors make an exit at the time of IPO, retail investors make an entry. Therefore, the retail investors do not even make profits as the HNI investors have already made huge profits by investing at the pre-IPO stage. Since the retail investors do not know about pre-IPO, they invest in other available resources like mutual funds, insurance, bank fixed deposit where they get only 79% of returns. Also, due to the effect of inflation, this 79% is nullified, thus making the returns nil, which the retail investors do not even realize. Due to the restrictions imposed on IPO by SEBI, the retail investors earn a very low return. These are the reasons that HNI investors keep making huge profits, whereas retail investors keep making losses because they do not have a good platform like pre-IPO to invest in. So the moral of the story is there is a need for a platform for retail investors to invest in pre-IPO and enjoy returns multiple times, similar to HNI investors.